Hi everybody, welcome to Kate's Space. I hope you're all well today. It is a lovely day today. I've been out this morning and picked some berries. If you saw my stories on Instagram, you'll see that I went out, and it just feels like summer when you do that. I want to do the 1st of December in my daily journal, and first for me is my goal. It never used to be, but I guess quite a while ago now, I did start having a goal that I would get my tree up on the 1st of December. No one else, well, let's say David's not really a big Christmas person, so it's all up to me. So I just try and make the most of it and enjoy the process, put on some music, and go about doing the tree. Now I've got this little bit of paper that's left over, I think from just testing out a print. So it's just on plain copy paper. Oh, that's right, I printed it on the other side upside down. So I'm going to pop that down as my base to cover up that extra fold. Oh no, actually that's the real fold. So I just need to get my head around where the folds are. I've ripped the bottom. I want that to stay like that. I'm going to ink it. I've been fiddling around with this for ages, and then I just thought, no, I'm going to put the camera on, and then I will be pressured into doing something, getting it finished. So this has got a Christmas tree on it, so yeah, pretty obvious, nothing too subtle really. I think it'll work. So I'm going to take the top off here. As well. Busy trying to plan a lunch out for when the children, feels weird calling them children because they're all adults, for when my family's all here, but it's hard to book for that many. We had a booking for 8, but now there's going to be, we thought 12, but actually it's going to be 10. Right, I've done the photo, and I'm thinking about making all my photos black and white. I've printed this on glossy paper, and I just thought maybe is there any way I could make it look a bit older? So I'm going to give it a little bit of a bend. Yeah, so we've had to cancel our booking at the winery we really wanted to go to, but that's okay. And so I'm trying to book at another winery, but if you've got over 10 people, you have to ring them. But of course, no one's answering. I mean, it's so busy here at the moment now, at this time of year. Yeah, I don't love how that looks, but never mind. It just doesn't really look old, but that's okay. Let's just put some ink around. I don't know if the ink will even stay on the glossy paper, but that's okay. I've got this little bit of old music paper, and this is some music paper as well. I like the little staple stain up the top there. So yeah, I've crumpled that all up, and I'm going to layer that like that on there. Okay, let's glue this down. I'll glue this down because I just need to keep focused and get on with it. Yes, so hopefully I'll be able to book a lunch. That'll be nice. And we're ordering a big ham, so we'll have a big sort of, not Christmas dinner, but a big dinner one night. Oh, the New Year's 30th, we're going to have a big dinner, so New Year's Eve. That'll be fun. So I think there's going to be 12 of us, plus Michaela has some friends. So Michaela, who's here from Australia, she's got some friends who are going to be down in the bay, so I don't mind that hanging down under there, so I'm going to keep that. Just gives it a bit of another layer. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's getting exciting. It feels like far away, but I'm just kind of aware that I need to get organized. Right, because it will creep up, won't it? Just like December creeped up on us. And then I've just got this little scrap, which is like a stamp, because I could use a real stamp, but I'm actually just going to cover it over with this little piece of stuff there, and that's really going to be it. And then I thought I might write something here, but I might type it and glue it on. That's what I did last time, and that will cover that fold. And then I've got these eco-dyed papers for the next few days, so I think that's okay. Let's go with that. Right, start from the top maybe. I'll glue this on to the music paper. I think this will work, this art glitter glue on this photo. Push it over that way a little bit. Yeah, so did you see the announcement for Junk Journal January? I feel very privileged to be part of that collaboration, and my day is like the 29th of January, so pretty excited about that. And yeah, so I have to get on and make myself a journal for that. I kind of have an idea of what I might use, but again, that'll creep up really quickly as well, so can't mess around. But yeah, I hope you'll get involved. It should be a great collaboration. And Kaylee Gray from Get Messy Art is also involved, and there's going to be like a live session in the middle of January, sort of at, oh, got something on the photo. I guess that's the problem with handling them. Yeah, so that'll be pretty exciting. So with family here, I think I'm going to have to just get up early and do any crafting that I want to do. Although people will be off doing their own things. You see that the ink has kind of smudged all over the place. Doesn't look that good. All right, never mind. I think I want that on top of the ruffle. And then this little snippety thing, I feel like it needs a little bit more, so maybe, we used a button, didn't we, in the last one. Might use like a little bit of a grungy linen button. I think my linen buttons are in here as well, maybe. Yeah, there's one. Use this one maybe. Not sure about that, but I do want something under there. So I mean, I could use a real stamp, but I don't, it's sort of a bit of a waste because you won't really see it. Could go that way, Christmas 1968. Seems a bit of a waste. Just thinking about whether I want any colour. I've got that little bit of green. I think that's probably enough for this. I have got some of this cute, really tiny bobbly. No, right, I'll get my thread, needle and thread. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like if I do all the photos black and white. Just, I don't know, just for something a little bit different maybe. Well, different for me anyway. I wonder if this will actually work, stitching onto here with nothing behind it. We might need some fabric or something behind it. I've been using this cotton to stamp and stuff on. I think it's actually a little bit, it rips so easily. I think maybe that's because it's so old. But maybe I'll just pop this on here just to give it something at the back. Maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, I think that'll help, just giving it a base. Yeah, so it was a bit early for the raspberries. It was like the first day of picking for raspberries yesterday. I think yesterday or maybe Saturday. But yeah, there weren't that many that were probably really ripe enough, but I got some. And then I went and picked tayberries, which apparently are a raspberry blackberry hybrid, and they're delicious, so I'm probably going to make some jam with those. Yeah, so that should be good. Yesterday I went and picked up David, did I say? No. That's what I did most of yesterday, was drive to pick him up from where he was meant to be picked up from. And he said he was on track for 2 o'clock. But what I didn't read was that he was actually going to be going to a car park a little bit up the road. I didn't read that on the text that he had been sending me. Well, I must have read it, but it didn't sink in. Because he'd been so insistent on me knowing where to go to pick him up. I don't know, I must have just had that in my brain. So I was waiting for him at the place he told me originally, and he was waiting at the top of the hill. And I started walking along the track, but then I just thought, oh, maybe he's walking in somewhere else. I don't know why I didn't look at my phone to have a look at the messages that we'd been sending each other. So anyway, I'd been waiting for about, I don't know, maybe an hour, 45 minutes, and he came trotting down the road. He wasn't overly impressed with me, but anyway, that's life. I just didn't read the texts properly. Not unusual for me to be a bit distracted. Now that needs something else on it. I'm not sure what. And we could put a little pop of colour in there with a bit of velvet ribbon or something. Or a little bit more of the screen doily. Maybe. Yeah, I'll put a little bit more green doily on. Yeah, so David's home. He was quite sunburnt because he had forgotten his hat. I mean, he was in bush most of the time, but not today. I mean, not yesterday, the day he was walking home. He had done a lot of kilometres. He had blisters on his toes and his heels, so his feet are looking pretty bad. And yeah, so anyway, it's good to have him back. It's very quiet without him. Yeah, it's good to have him home. And the dog, managed all right, but he's just sleeping. He'll probably sleep for a week now after that big long 4-day walk. Right. I was actually going to put this tab up here, but I'm not sure. Everything's all on that side. Oh, we've forgotten our little number. I'll wind that around the button maybe. So number 1, day 1. It's quite plain. I have got some little beady things, some sparkles. Maybe we need some sparkles, or we could have I've got some things that I trim the tree. I've got trim the tree, but I'm not sure where that will go now. It could go over there. There we go. I might leave it like that. I kind of want to stitch that on, but I'm not going to be able to. Maybe I'll sew around it. I wonder what it would look like if... Yeah, I could just sew around it. I might try that. Oh, that's right. I was going to put these little leaves on somewhere. Okay, and then I think I'll just stop. I don't really like how that stitching went. Oh, my glue. Exploding everywhere. It's not even in the sun, though. The sun is coming out here. I hope I can see. Yep. All right, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I might have these coming out of here, maybe, just for fun. Or maybe I'll have them going that way. Put something over here to try and balance it out a bit. I don't know how to do that really. Don't like that. There we go. Maybe that will be all right. Yep, I'm just going to stick with that. I think that the glue is going to show through there, which is a bit of a shame. I could sew it onto there because that's not glued down yet. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Since I'm all about, seem to be all about adding stitching at the moment. I don't know why. I see that Rachel and Sarah from Roxy Creations are doing another Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I think it starts in January. I've so wanted to do those, but I feel like I haven't had time, that I wouldn't have been able to fit them in. But I still would really like to do them. But they're starting a new one. I saw that one of the shops was selling bobbins, wooden bobbins. and mentioned the stitchery, so I wonder if they're doing like a roll, like a snippet roll, sort of stitching roll thing to go on a bobbin, which would be cool. I don't know. I haven't looked. It's on, apparently it's on YouTube, the announcements. Roxy Creations by Sarah has done an announcement, I think. So I might go and watch that later today. See what's happening. So yeah, check out that. Check out Junk Journal January and start maybe getting organised for that if you want to be involved. It's lots and lots of prompts. I think there's 29 of us doing prompts, and so there'll be something every day. And then obviously Meg Journals, who hosts it. I'll link it all below. Meg Journals, who hosts Junk Journal January and Junk Journal July every year. She'll be doing lots of things, and there's a newsletter, and yeah, it's going to be great. Looking forward to it. It's going to be such a cool way to start the year, and hopefully that's why, you know, I'm doing this, and then I'm doing the Junk Journal January, and I'm hoping it's going to really kickstart me for the year, doing my personal journaling. So I'm hoping that throughout the year I'll do journal with me videos, because I'd really like to keep going with my journaling. In whatever form that takes, it might change as the days go by. Oh, you know what I think I'd quite like, since I have put some colour on here, is maybe I should try using one of my painted papers. Maybe that could have been sewn onto that. I don't know. I'm not very good at using things like this. That's glued down already. Might be a bit too many layers. Must remember that for next one. Okay, I'm going to glue this down now. So now this is all blocked up. Because I'm using my bigger bottle, I have washed out the smaller one because it was looking pretty bad. I've got washi tape here too, little trees. Maybe little trees would be cute. I keep going, adding more. I've had this washi tape for so long and I never use it. Pretty good with washi tape. I never know where to put it. Okay, so we've got those and that, and then some fabric glue for this, and then I will do I'll type up a little sort of introduction to my journal, just write a few thoughts, nothing too earth-shatteringly amazing, I don't expect. And then it starts getting fat. That's okay. I think I want to use kind of want to use this. I'm just going to glue it on. Just put some glue on each of those leaves. It's just music paper, so I don't know. It's quite fragile, so I don't know how robust it will be, but if we glue it down relatively flat, it might be alright. Oh, it's not wanting to stay where I put it. The sun is creeping onto my desk, so I need to close my blinds. To clean my glue. My pin doesn't want to go in. So there we go. I might actually just put a little touch of glue there so that stays down. No sparkles on there. I've got these little green pearls, but I don't know if that would be right anywhere. Maybe not. Gosh, I've had those for a long time too. Don't even know when or where I bought them. There we go. I think that's going to be it. 1st of December, trimming the tree and then some typing or writing something here. That's us done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're getting some journaling done or crafting, whatever you feel like doing at the moment. You're happy and you're well. And I will see you again very soon in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.